Let's go. Q93, Alexandria's #1 hit music station. Previously with the Morning Q crew.
So NBC held its Upfront presentation the other day. They're developing a series based on the Fast and Furious universe for their streaming service, Peacock. Nancy, do you have the paid cock or the free cock?
I don't have the Peacock. I have the free cock. Yeah.
Vin Diesel made the announcement.
That's going to be expensive, though, that show. It's going to be pretty expensive to make that show. There's going to be a lot of liability insurance involved in that show.
He actually said there are 4 shows in the work, but NBC would only cop to having 1 in development.
Okay.
Because the last Fast and Furious movie did not do well financially, so they're probably a little hesitant in giving Vin Diesel a bunch more money. Also brewing at the Peacock, Crystal Lake, the Friday the 13th prequel series.
Okay.
That's actually premiering on October 15th. The crime thriller The Good Daughter, that's coming out on November 12th. Dig, that is an archaeological comedy with Amy Poehler
like that.
and Hugh Laurie. That's going to be on Peacock in November.
Those two, and it has to do with archaeology, and it's in comedy. Amy Poehler.
You better get that paid cock.
I am going to love this. Are you kidding me? I love archaeology, and I love these two. I'm going to watch that for sure.
The Office spinoff The Paper kicks off its 2nd season in September. You work at a newspaper. I think you would
like this. I'm going to have to start watching it, but I'm telling you, so far, I'm going to be into Dig. I'm definitely going to watch that.
New shows on the NBC schedule this fall include the comedy Newlyweds, and then Jamie Lee Curtis is actually be a recurring guest star in that, so you may want to watch that. I like her. She's funny.
Yeah, I love her too.
And law enforcement drama Line of Fire. Now we're moving on to Fox. All right, Fox held its annual Upfront presentation. We got some sad news. The Baywatch reboot won't debut until January. It's been delayed. Stephen Amell's in there.
Okay.
There are only 2 other new shows waiting in the wings. A spy drama called The Interrogators, okay? And a dating show called Marriage Market. That's going to be hosted by Whitney Cummings.
Marriage Market?
Yes. Like Baywatch, they won't debut until at least winter. Fox's fall schedule is mostly made up of returning shows and is largely unchanged from last season. There's some other networks doing other Upfronts, and we'll probably recap those on tomorrow's show.
Okay.
So you're looking forward to the archaeological
Dig. Also, I'm kind of interested in what they're going to do with Crystal Lake, with the Friday the 13th one as well, because I grew up watching those movies. So that's going to be pretty interesting for me. And like you said, I might want to watch Paper. Anything you're looking forward to?
Not really. Nothing
Nothing
tickles
stands
my
out.
fancy. But I do have the cock.
Okay, well, sir.
Some people aren't comfortable being naked, Nancy, outside of bedrooms and bathrooms, even in their own house, right? Other people are fine being naked.
How did that transition work?
Anywhere. Sometimes you can't transition. You just got to jump right on in.
I was like, what are you talking about there? You went straight to people being naked. Okay, well, no.
You know, being naked anywhere and making others feel uncomfortable. People online are listing right now the wildest non-sexual things they've done in their birthday suit.
Okay.
Like someone said they played a dancing game on Xbox Connect nude.
Okay.
Because they were home alone.
Hey,
and it was
why
hot
not?
summer day, and why not exactly?
Hey, why not? You're home alone. Who cares if you're naked in your house?
But they were horrified when the game showed them a hyperlapse of them dancing naked. And that's if they wanted to save the recording.
Oh, no!
They freaked out and turned it off immediately. They shut down that Xbox quick.
No, I don't want to save that. Delete.
Painting a room.
Okay.
Person said I didn't want to mess up my clothes, so she
Hey,
just
that
took
makes
them
sense.
all off.
That is logical. I appreciate that.
You
Yeah.
don't want to get paint on your tatas either, though.
Well, that comes off. I mean, come on. It comes off. It washes off, man.
Sometimes you got to scrub it a little. It's not just on one shower, though. Sometimes it takes a couple of showers to get all that paint off.
But it still comes off easier than your clothes.
Scuba diving. It's a tradition that you do your 100th dive nude.
I've heard that. I have absolutely heard that. I've always wanted to go scuba diving, but I wouldn't do it nude.
Walking outside in the rain, butt naked.
I would like to do that one day, but I have neighbors, so I'm not going to do that to them.
Lost a bet and fried bacon nude.
Oh, that sounds scary.
It was a very real-life lesson.
Yeah, I'm sure it was.
Tubing in Colorado. This person said, my bikini bottoms and tube got wiped away in a rapid Luckily, a nice lady grabbed me and put me on her tube, and we found both my bottoms and tube downstream.
Oh, that was a nice lady to rescue her like that.
Ran naked around my backyard during a hailstorm for $10.
Hey, did it for money. I can respect that.
Riding a horse. It's unclear if this was saddled or bareback.
I really hope it was saddle, because if it was bareback, you don't want the horsehair down there. That'd be kind of itchy, I assume.
Swimming in the Everglades until I saw an alligator.
Why
Hashtag Floridian.
Why would you go naked in the Everglades? Why would you go swimming in the Everglades anyway?
Someone joked dancing naked in front of a full-length mirror and admiring my weight loss.
Hey, good for you.
Only downside, I am now banned from IKEA.
So they were in IKEA.
Ran through a really old graveyard on Halloween night.
Okay.
Some may argue this is desecration, but there's nothing more spooky than arousing the dead. Or is it arousing? And then lastly, walking off into the woods within a national park and wandering around for a couple of days before finding civilization again.
Hey, well, they had the whole show based on that. It was Naked and Afraid, wasn't it? Or Naked and Alone or something like that.
Don't they have a bike ride like in New Orleans, like a naked bike ride?
Probably
How's
so.
that even legal?
Well, I mean, I guess you just have to advertise it in advance so that people don't bring their kids out there, so
But it's in the public, like downtown.
Yeah.
They're riding a bike.
You can do things naked in the public as long as it's well advertised and so people know not to bring children
You ever done
there.
anything naked in the public?
Not outside, no.
No? Okay. Me neither.
You?
No.
No. Some of these are giving me ideas, though.
Oh?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep. But for money, I respect that.
Let us know what's the most craziest non-sexual thing you've ever done in the buff. We want to hear from you this morning. Q93FM.com. Use the Q93 app or DM us Q93 Alexandria or at Morning Q Crew. No unsolicited pictures, please. We'll be right back. The American Academy of Pediatrics says that recesses have been shrinking over the years.
Ah.
And that's worsening children's health. Physical activity is vital now that 1 in 5 American kids are dealing with obesity. And recess also gives kids a chance to navigate relationships and build confidence, which is important for older kids and younger ones. But it isn't just exercise. The report says that these breaks are essential for kids' academic success and mental, physical, social, and emotional growth.
It definitely is.
Recess isn't just about seeing if you're picked first or last in kickball. We know Nancy was always picked last. New evidence shows that kids need...
Wait, time out. Listen, true story. I was picked last in kickball, but let me tell you something real quick. I remember when I was picked last because they didn't want Nancy. They didn't want Fat Nancy on their team. No, this is true, Josh, but let me tell you something. They learned their lesson because I had all the power in my legs. We have strong legs on my mama's side of the family.
You got strong hands, too. You be knocking things down like a volleyball player.
No, I was good in volleyball too, but listen, let me tell you, my legs are very, very strong, okay? So they learned that day, Josh, in elementary school, and they picked me last for kickball because they saw me coming up to the base. They were like, and the other players, they were like, oh, it's Nancy, y'all get close, because they didn't think I was going to kick that ball.
Fat Nancy.
Yeah, they were like, get close, and they all get close, right? Because they think I'm just going to kick it like a measly, like whatever, and Josh, I kicked that thing way the heck to that portable outdoor buildings. It went so far, like they had to run to go catch it way over the yard. And they were like, oh no. I brought everybody home. I'm like, y'all thought, right? Y'all thought y'all had to come in for Fat Nancy. But no, y'all should have been way out there trying to catch Fat Nancy's kickball. But y'all wanted last. Y'all should have had me first on y'all team. Y'all didn't count on these legs.
They would pick me last too, but you know what?
What?
They were so mean. The kids, they would like to hit the people very hard with those balls.
Oh, y'all playing dodgeball?
For dodgeball.
Okay, we were doing kickball.
They would play dodgeball, and they would purposely try to hit as hard as they
would.
could.
It's kids. Why would you do that?
And it would hurt.
Yeah.
So guess what Josh would do? He would slowly start making his way to the corner of the wall.
Oh, yeah.
And then he would slip on out like he got eliminated when no one noticed.
You were turtling away. You were like a turtle.
Josh ain't no fool, baby.
No.
I'm not waiting to get destroyed with a ball. Josh is going to get eliminated himself.
That's why they picked you last, boy.
Anyway, so yeah, recess isn't just about seeing if you're picked last or first in kickball or dodgeball or whatever. New evidence shows kids need pauses between periods of learning so the brain can hold and store the information. Recess is a great time to de-stress, blow off some steam. Since the mid-2000s, up to 40% of school districts nationwide have reduced or nixed recess altogether. And,
what? They got rid of recess?
And then PE has been watered down. I know when I was in school, like, we wouldn't even be doing anything anymore.
Yeah.
It was like more of a sit-in-the-stands kind of thing.
Yeah, sometimes in high school, that's what it was for us, too.
There's no benchmark for recess. It ranges from less than 10 minutes at some schools to more than an hour at others. According to the latest study, students should get a minimum of 20 minutes a day, some multiple breaks. Kids are at school long enough that they should have more periodic breaks, you know?
They definitely need it, Josh, for real. And let me tell you something real funny, because one day, one of my years in high school, I don't know if it was my freshman or so. No, it had to be later. It was probably my junior year, because we were able to drive at that point. Our coach, our PE class was the first class of the day. You know, it kind of sucks whenever your PE class is at like early in the morning, right? And the coach was like, "Man, we don't feel like doing anything today. Y'all go get some donuts." And he gave like one of the students the keys to his truck. It was like, "Y'all go to get some donuts." So that one of the students would just go get donuts. And then come back, we'd eat donuts for PE. Like, how productive is that? You know, you'll take my truck, you'll go get some donuts and come back. You know, that's part
of the problem.
It is part of the problem. But yeah, we do need more recess. And ask any teacher, they'll probably agree with you. You know what? Some adults have now fully accepted that they are no longer cool, Josh. Yep. But there's a twist on that. More Americans think they're cooler now than they were back in high school. So in a new poll, 56% of people believe that they're cool now, compared to 43% who remembered being cool in high school. Overall, 16% of Americans say they consider themselves very cool. 39% said somewhat cool. 24% not very cool.
Why are you talking like that?
12% admitted they are not cool at all. Adults under 45 were more willing to cling to being very cool, while Gen Xers and Boomers were more willing to accept that they're uncool. And for what it's worth, parents of kids under 18 were more likely to think that they are very cool than non-parents. But isn't it cool to not care about being cool? People were asked, how important is it to you to be cool? 42% claimed it was not important at all. Another 31% said it was not very important. 15% said it was somewhat important. Really? And 7% of people said it was very important to them that they're cool. Really? So what do you think, Josh?
Look, I think you'd be lying to yourself. You don't think that you're kind of lame growing up, and then you kind of reach a more coolness than you were, and then you slowly dip down as you get older back to being uncool. It's the cycle of life. It is what it is. Like my dad, okay? He was probably very cool when he was growing up. Matter of fact, I know he was. He had the long hair. It was all jet black. He rode the motorcycle. He was a bad dude. Now, he's grayer than I don't know what. He can't ride a motorcycle. He barely can stand up without tripping over himself. It just happens. You're not as cool, all right?
I was very uncool in school because I cared so much about wanting to fit in, and I was so awkward, and I really just wanted to be one of like the in kids. I wanted to be popular. I wanted to fit in. So I know I'm much cooler now because I don't care about any of that stuff. I care more about like getting my bills paid, you know, doing my own thing. I really don't care about fitting in with other people. Like, I just want to, you know, do my own thing now. So I don't care about any of that stuff.
Yeah, there's things I regret. I was dumb
Yeah,
or
me
stupid
too.
in school, but I think I'm cooler now. But yet I also don't care anymore. I was
That's my thing.
I usually kept to myself and tried to fit in like you did, and was
Right.
quiet and tried to follow the rules and be
Right.
normal. And I was still not good enough for some of the cliques.
Exactly.
So it's like, you know what? You know what I want to say.
I know what you want to
and-
say. You were mouthing the words, but thank you for not getting us fined by the FCC.
And those people that thought they were the thing back then, they ain't nothing now.
No.
They
No.
losers,
You know
divorced
what?
100 times with 40 babies.
You know what? Some of y'all peaked in high school.
On drugs, everything else.
Some of y'all peaked in high school, but
Yeah.
look at us now.
Yeah, how you doing? Birthday anniversaries are next. Sucker! I'm on your radio waking you up every morning.
All right, Josh. Summer's around the corner.
Oh, it's time
Yep.
for beach body.
Yep. Are you planning on freeing the toes this summer? Are you
Absolutely not.
I know.
You will never see me freeing the toes.
No, you're not a toe person. You're
Covering
not a foot
all
person.
that up.
Covering them up, so you're not going to be wearing any flip-flops this summer.
First of all, I don't like feet. Second of all, I don't know how you guys wear that, because that little plastic thing that sits in between your big toe and your other middle toe, I can't stand having that rubbing in between my toes.
I don't like it either with the cheap ones when it's plastic, but you have to get the ones with like the cloth, and then it's much better.
That's why y'all got big gaps in y'all toe. Because y'all wear those flip-flops and it's all spreading out your toes.
Some people are just born with the big gaps in their toe.
And when you get older, you're going to have, they call crow's feet. And that's when all your toes begin to just like crunch up. Like, and they have to go and have surgery to fix it because it eventually starts hurting. That's because y'all wearing some bad shoes.
Well, yeah, that could be caused by bad shoes. But listen, but apparently a woman is going viral.
I'm telling you, it's a thing.
Look, there's
crow's
a woman.
Feet.
Okay, there's a woman who kind of feels the way you do, but it's specifically related to men. So a woman going viral on TikTok for a video where she cries, Josh. She's in tears as she says how upsetting it is to see men wearing flip-flops. Through her tears, Josh, and she has these tarantula eyelashes. She says, can men...
Tarantula eyelashes?
Josh, she's wearing a lot of the... Look, I'm saying it's bad. She says, can men please stop wearing flip-flops? It's really gross. And she's just crying, Josh.
She's just doing that for attention on social
yes, she is.
media.
Absolutely. She says it's really gross. But anyway, there's a quick clip of it anyway. You could look it up. It's probably tongue-in-cheek for content purposes, like we said. But listen, there's a lot of women who are agreeing in the comments.
Oh, she got some thick eyebrows, too.
Yeah, she does. But listen, some other people are agreeing. One woman said, no, it's actually very serious. Another one said, the toe hair, I cannot. One of them said, the worst is the jeans flip-flop combo. Another one said, sandals are fine, but flip-flops is over the line. And another woman said, her name's Molly, she said, my husband has orthopedic flip-flops. Another person,
orthopedic flip-flops?
Oh, she put it in all caps, too. Another person said, Molly, this is horrendous. And another joked, good luck with your divorce. You've got this. Wow, that's a little much. So, but the video been viewed more than 28 million times. Really, has 5 million likes, 187,000 bookmarks, 28,000 comments. That must be a bot doing all that. There's no way that can get that many likes.
I want to talk about the toes on a man's foot.
But
this
look,
girl got bushier eyebrows than a man
she has tarantula lashes. Listen, one person points out that these people may not all agree. They just think this pouting is like ridiculous. One person said, I don't think the video went viral because people agreed with her. It went viral because people are laughing at how over clownish she's acting.
Which is what she probably wanted anyway.
Yeah, probably so. So she got what she wanted. But listen, personally for me, if I'm speaking out, I don't care if people are wearing flip-flops. It doesn't bother me.
I don't care if you do it either. I'm saying personally for me,
you don't want to look
like
at it.
No, I don't want to show off my feet, and I don't want to have that in between my toes.
And you don't want people putting it in your face.
No. But if you're going like to the beach or you're going swimming, yeah, wear your flip-flop. You do you. But for me, that's a no, dog. I don't want crow's feet. Go Google search crow's feet and come back and tell me something.
Can men please stop wearing flip-flops? It's really gross.
Correction, it's not crow's feet.
Right.
It's hammer toes.
Yeah.
You don't want them babies. Go Google hammer toe. They say it's painful, too, and you have to have surgery to fix it. I ain't about that. It's kind of like trigger finger. That's jacked up. I don't want that either.
Ooh, hammer toe nasty.
Yeah. So you do you, but that's a no for me, dog.
All right, Josh. Earlier you said you have no street smarts.
No, I don't. At least I don't think I do. Maybe I have a little bit more, and I'm giving myself credit for it.
Yeah, well, you might. But listen, BuzzFeed article is going viral because they got some great life-saving tips from people who take pride in being careful. Here are some of the best street smart tips. Someone said, when I travel, if someone gets too close as if they might be a pickpocket, I talk very loudly. I might say something like, excuse me, can I have some space? In a very loud voice. Okay, I guess it'll work, When Ubering, always verify the driver and vehicle, including plate number. Ask them for their name and whether they know where you are going, paying attention to the route taken to get there. That is very important, by the way, because there was an actual news story of a woman who got into the wrong vehicle thinking it was her Uber, and she got murdered.
About the person, I like my personal space.
Yeah.
I don't like people all on top of me. And yeah, I'm not a fan of Ubering or taxis. I don't know. There's just something about it that just gives me the...
Yeah.
I just prefer my own vehicle.
I know, but man, whenever you need it,
it is
I've had
good to
take
have,
it before. It is definitely good.
To.
Oh no, I know. But always make sure the right person who's picking you up. If an armed robber confronts you, give them whatever they want. Don't be a hero. That's a good way to get killed. But if someone tries to abduct you, fight for your life. Once you are in a vehicle, your chances of survival plummet. They've been drilling that into our head since grade school.
Bruh, honestly, I would probably be the person that would go down trying to be a hero.
Oh, Josh, let me tell you, if you have a container of fried pickles and they try, if a robber tries to take one of your fried pickles, you're gonna fight him for your life.
Look, for those who don't know, me and her are out on the road in my truck. I'm hungry. I said, hey, I'm going to stop and get something to eat because I'm really hungry. Do you want anything? She says no because she is picky and she don't want fast food. So we stop at Popeyes and I get myself my sandwich and my fried pickles. Their fried pickles are really good, by the way.
They are.
And it's like, can I have a fried pig? No! You had your chance to get food. Don't you? They didn't give that many pickles to begin with. They're expensive.
Listen.
No. And I gave her, one fried pickle? I gave you
one? Yeah,
and she's mad about that. She brings it up every chance she gets. That was like a year ago.
So if somebody tries to rob Josh of a fried pickle, go fight for his life.
Oh, French fries, my sides. You don't mess with her for the sides.
Enjoy being married, by the way. So
she knows not to mess with my sides.
Here's some other tips for you. For the love of all that's saying, do not buy a phone cover that can also hold your money, credit cards, and ID. That has to be one of the worst things invented. If you lose everything in one fell swoop. I say this as I carry all my stuff on my phone. I have it. When you're traveling, act like you are a resident of that city. Dress the way they dress. Map out your walking route and walk briskly like you know the city, especially in New York. Everyone walks fast.
You know what? New Orleans, when we used to go there, I guess, even though you kind of try to fit in, they can like a shark in water can smell blood. They can sense you're a tourist, and they try to take advantage of that.
Because you stop and look at everything. That's why, because you're looking everywhere. And finally, after parking your car in a garage, make sure the garage door closes all the way before going inside. It's easy for someone to trip the sensor and open the door back up without you knowing after you go inside.
Can you say Nancy Guthrie?
Yep.
That's what happened. She went in there, and they said it took a while for that door to shut when she pulled in.
Oh, that's what they think happened with the garage. But they had somebody ringing the door at the front.
At the beginning, though, they were saying they thought maybe someone had enough time to slip into the garage door before she shut it.
But what happened to the guy ringing the doorbell, though, in the front? Remember on the camera? So they think two people did it?
That was before. Yeah, they think he had some help.
It had a part. Okay,
they don't know.
Sense.
They have no idea. It's been over 100 days. I'm just saying. Watch your surroundings.
Yeah, always pay attention.
You don't want to be like Nancy Guthrie.
That's right.
You're listening to the best of the Morning Q Crew. Wake up with the Morning Q Crew weekdays 6 to 10 a.m. and subscribe to the best of the Morning Q Crew podcast wherever you get your podcasts. Let's go! Q93.